Variety Show Christmas edition with my co-host, Robin Weed.
Hi, Chuck. Hi, everybody. Nice to see you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you, Robin. We're going to kick the evening off with a couple of acts, but before we do, we want to make sure that everybody realizes in this time, even though it's Christmas and we want to be there, all of these people recorded by themselves. Unless it's a family, the people did it, sent it in to Candlewick. There was no groups of 6 here, okay?
So you're saying we complied with the COVID restrictions?
Absolutely.
All right, we have a fantastic show for you tonight. We are excited for the amount of people who, when we put out the call to do a Candlewick variety show, they were more than willing to lend their talents to help make your time at home that much more enjoyable. Tonight we're going to start off with a classic tune to set the tone and get you in the Christmas spirit. Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas by Xander and Mika.
Troubles will be far away. Here we are as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Allow, hang a shining star upon the highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas now. Here we are as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years we all will be together, if the fates allow. Hang a shining star upon the highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas now.
'Twas the night before Christmas. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled, all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. Ma in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew with a flash, tore open the shutter and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a luster at midday to objects below. when what to my wandering eye did appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in that moment he must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled, and he shouted, and he called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they met with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetops the coursers they flew, and with the sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof, as I drew in my head and was turning around. Down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes all were tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke had encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know that I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went right to his work, and filled all the stockings, and turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod up the chimney, he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim ere he drove out of sight, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night."
Thank you, Dylan, for The Night Before Christmas. Whew, I feel chills. That's just a great poem. And of course, thank you to Xander and Mika for opening up tonight's Candlewick Variety Show. Lots more to come as we are excited for the guests that come. Chuck has got me all distracted. What are you doing, Chuck?
Well, it's Secret Santa, right? So you gotta buy like a $10, $20 gift, and clock radios is pretty much it. In years past, you put them in gift bags, but this year I thought, no, I'm gonna wrap the gifts, but I'm gonna have to get different paper.
Are people at your work late a lot? Because that's the message I would get. That you'd like me to be on time for work.
Yeah, imagine that. That would be a good idea.
Yeah, you're giving them the gift of punctuality.
Or get your butt out of bed. You're a mom, you know all about that.
Being told to get my butt out of bed.
Not you, your kids, honey. Okay, I gotta go down on the floor here so I can... No, that's not gonna work. Okay. I'm not really good at this. You know, I think this paper is just, it's too shiny.
I think it's the thought that counts, Chuck.
Oh no, maybe if I just cut it back a bit. I got lots of paper here. I got way too much paper. Introduce the next segment, and I gotta get this cut down. Introduce the next segment.
We have a very special guest for you tonight to open up our show. Holy. Some shears you got there, Chuck. We have a very special guest for you tonight that is taking time out of his very busy schedule for 2020. Minister of Health and MLA for Morden Winkler, none other than Cameron Friesen, joined by his daughter Gwendolyn to get you into the Christmas spirit.
Hi everyone, I'm Cameron Friesen. This is Gwendolyn. We're going to sing you a song. Christmas time is here, happiness and cheer, fun for all that children call their favorite time of year. Merry Christmas, everyone. I'm Cameron Friesen, MLA from Morden Winkler. On behalf of my family, we wish you and yours a very Merry Christmas, a peaceful and enjoyable break with family. I know you can't always see those that you love, but we can still connect with each other. It's a very different kind of Christmas, a very memorable one, but we're all looking forward to a very different kind of a year in 2021. So I'll play you one last piece. That was a piece called Christmas Time Is Here by Vince Guaraldi, and this one is called Skating, also by Vince Guaraldi.
An innocent rose grows from the ground. The deepening earth keeps her roots bound. She grows and grows towards the bright sun, stretching foremost until she is done. Looking beside her, she's all alone. Her purpose in life is still unknown. She starts to weep just like a willow, her color fading to only a glow. The sun sets slowly, bringing her end. But what lies around the river bend? A new sense of warmth draws her near, bringing a feeling of love so dear. Like a hug that is holding her tight, no longer afraid of the long cold night. A young mother to her newborn child, love so deep she roams free and wild, knowing purpose a matter no more, being alone a problem before. A little rose, part of creation, healing anew on God's firm foundation. This rose and I make a good team. The reason for this, the rose is me.
I heard the bells on Christmas Day, that old familiar carol played, and mild and sweet the words repeat of peace on earth, goodwill to men. But in despair I bowed my head. There is no peace on earth, I said, for hate is strong and mocks the song of peace on earth, goodwill to men. Now peal the bells more loud and deep. God is right will prevail. With peace on earth, goodwill to men. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Okay, well, thank you, Cameron and Gwendolyn, for those lovely pieces. You also saw April Talbot reading a poem that she herself wrote, A Little Rose. And we also heard the Howitts, Bill and Mariette, sing I Heard the Bells on Christmas Eve. Now, I had to get a new roll because that one just didn't work out. So I'm just going to roll this out here. And hopefully that's enough. And who do we have next up, Robin?
Well, Chuck, it seems like you've got your hands full there. And no
Little bit.
better time than to listen to some great music by Aaron and Joel Clausen. They're going to do Darling, It's Christmas Time, followed by their son Milo. And it's an amazing piece. It's more than just a song. It's a masterpiece. What child is this?
Darling, 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 darling. So it's been a long year. Every new day brings one more tear till there's nothing left to cry. My, how time flies, like little children hiding their eyes. We'll make it disappear. Let's start a brand new year. Darling, Christmas is coming, Salvation Army bells are ringing. Darling, Christmas is coming, do you believe in angels singing? Darling, the snow is falling, falling like forgiveness from the sky. If I could have anything, what would I want this new year to bring? Well, I'd want you here with me. Tear these thorns from my heart, help the healing to start. Let's set this old world free. Let's start with you and me. Darling, Christmas is coming, Salvation Army bells are ringing. Darling, Christmas is coming, do you believe in angels singing? Darling, the snow is falling, falling like forgiveness from the sky. So it's been a long year. Every new day brings one more tear till there's nothing left to cry. Darling, Christmas is coming, Salvation Army bells are ringing. Darling, Christmas is coming, do you believe in angels singing? Darling, the snow is falling, falling like forgiveness, falling like
I don't even know if there's a clock radio in this box, to be actually honest. I don't even know what's in it. I just grabbed it out of the closet. Might be a clock radio.
And we're back. Thank you, Milo. That was amazing. That is such a great work of art, along with one of my favorite Christmas carols. Chuck, how's it going over there? We got
It's not going. I might.
a masterpiece going on over there.
This. No.
Wow. Have you been to the garage? Are you even listening to the show?
I'm watching some of it. I'm lucky I have all my fingers, Robin. This is a lot tougher than on those YouTube videos. Oh, golly. What do we have next?
Next we have Alistair McNabb with I'll Be Home for Christmas.
All right.
Why, hello, my little cherubs. Come, gather round my discount fireplace and cozy up with a nice, lukewarm hot chocolate that you made yesterday but forgot about, so now you have to make the walk of shame over to the microwave where you forget about it again because there's just too many cat videos on the internet. Now that you're comfortable, I trust a good Christmas caper will get us all in the holiday spirit. And boy, do I have a good one for you. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the home, my roommates were stirring with idiot syndrome.
My fault that you spent like an hour looking for Christmas-flavored Nesquik. Like, what is that? Well, you tried to get Santa's Nesquik and peanut butter on it? It makes absolutely no sense. I have a tattoo of Santa on my thigh.
Look, you guys, I have so much work to do for the Candlewick Variety Show, and all I hear from you guys is Christmas this, Christmas that, Jingle Bell this, and ho, ho, holy moly, it's getting on my nerves.
Dude, can you just shovel some of the coal out of your steam engine?
Yeah, where's your Christmas spirit? Oh, he sold his Christmas spirit to the Grinch for tips on how to be a massive buzzkill.
Buzzkill! Buzzkill, really? Really, you people are the reason Santa needs a naughty list in the first place.
Don't worry, guys. I've been keeping careful track of your behavior throughout 2020 via microphones and cameras throughout the house. You're on the nice list. It's okay.
What? Yeah, okay, whatever. Either way, we need to be in bed by midnight or Santa's not even gonna show up.
More importantly, this place needs to be presentable for he who brings the Christmas.
Well, you guys have a jolly good time with that one. Just please keep it down because I'm gonna be up all night working on the variety.
Up all night? You would ruin this for the rest of us.
What? We all need to be in bed by midnight.
Well,
All of us.
yeah, no, I'm gonna be in here if you need me.
My goodness. Christmas is ruined. I'm never gonna find my happiness.
No. It's fine. I actually have a lot of experience in this field.
Huh?
I know people.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. I'm offended that you would even challenge that. I'll be back. Just give me a couple hours.
Christmas is doomed.
But I tell you, I know people.
What is this stuff?
It's a crate of straight up sedative.
What do you think I am? Some kind of psycho? It's just like a sleep enhancer.
Sleepy energy? Where'd you even get this?
Does anybody get anything nowadays? Craigslist.
Who sold this to you?
Some guy, I think his name was Ball into Hall 90210. Anyways, I mean, we might as well try it.
Whoa, wait. Hold your reindeers, Buster Brown. We need to give this to Bailey.
Well, I mean, yeah, but we need to go to sleep anyway, so we might as well get a head start.
It just seems like he's already drinking it anyway.
Oh yeah, that'll work. Hi, friendo.
Hey, bro.
Hey, I was just mulling about our little squabble earlier, and
Right.
I don't know. I really boogled everything, man, and yeah, I'm sorry. And like in the 2.5 hours that I was gone, I don't know. I felt like I should make things right. So I know you have a lot of work ahead of you.
I do.
So I thought maybe this hot cup of Joe would, do us justice and help you get your work done. So here you go, man.
Well, thanks. I'm glad to see you've come to your senses.
You got it, old buddy, old pal. Anything for a friend, really.
Well, I'm gonna get back to work.
Yeah, good luck, man. Do your best. I believe in you.
Thanks.
Yeah, anytime.
Hey, wait a minute. This is from this morning. Still pretty good, though. He's really going.
How is this possible? It's been going for hours.
I don't know. I gave him a double dose. He should have been asleep hours ago.
Toby, let me see that bottle. Toby, you dingus. This is 5-hour energy.
What?
It's Toby who ruined Christmas.
No. I can fix this.
No, you can't fix this. The situation is beyond repair. Not only is Bailey gonna be awake all night, but so are we.
This is it. We ruined Christmas.
No, okay. We just need to take more drastic measures.
What could possibly be more drastic than what we just did?
Well, we could just always give him the old love tap.
Do you mean like knock him out?
I mean, just the old, like, tap, the thwonk. He won't even realize what happened to him.
Okay.
Well, takes care of Jada.
What in the name of Saint Nick? Toby? What's happening?
Just Christmas stuff.
Christmas stuff? This does not look like any Christmas I'm familiar with.
Well, okay, maybe you should consider the fact that we have the Christmas spirit within us. Maybe this is just how we celebrate. Ever think about that?
No, can't say that I have.
Well, maybe instead of being a grouch about it, you could actually join us.
Are you okay?
I've never felt scaring me.
Well, Bailey, Santa's coming whether you like it or not.
Oh!
Yeah, it's bedtime. It's bedtime.
You saw it here first, folks. Bailey Zacharias and A Christmas Carol. And seriously, speaking of presents, Chuck, what is going on over there? Now you've got enough. Who wraps with packing tape?
Jeepers. Well, the Scotch tape wasn't cutting it. The masking tape is really, really old, so it doesn't come off. But this stuff doesn't cut. I'm gonna figure out how to cut this. Who do we have up next? We have a commercial that was made. It's called April's Holiday. That's gonna be followed up with the Klages family. I've seen this clip before it was actually put into production. That's an amazing job. April's Holiday, starring April Talbot, everything was done by Haley, was it not? Yeah, Haley Hunter did the entire production with April as the cast, and then the Klages family. And while you're away, I'm gonna fix this mess.
guide us to thy perfect light.
Myrrh, it's mine, its bitter perfume breathes the life of gathering gloom. Soaring, sighing, bleeding, dying, sealed in the stone cold tomb.
Oh, star of wonder, star of night, star with royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us to thy perfect light. Glorious now, behold him arise, King and God and sacrifice. Alleluia, alleluia, sounds through the earth and skies. Oh, star of wonder, star of night, star with royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us to thy perfect light.
It's amazing how much Alex has been working so hard to give his congregation a truly spiritual experience this fall through all of the limitations put on churches. And what a wonderful time with his family to share the gift of music in such a great way. Thank you. Is that a blowtorch, Chuck?
This'll do it. Next up, we have Tristan Clausen. He's going to do a dance routine called Night of Silence by Theocracy. And that's going to be followed up by our friend Dylan Lavoisier with another reading. So check those two guys out.
Cold are the people, winter of life, we tremble in shadows this cold and last night. Frozen in the snow lie roses sleeping, flowers that will echo the sunrise. Fire of hope is our only warmth. Weary, its flame will be dying soon. Voice in the distance, call in the night. On wind you enfold us, you speak of the light. Gentle on the ear, you whisper softly, rumors of a dawn so embracing. Breathless love awaits darkened souls. Soon we will know
The Man and the Birds by Paul Harvey. The man to whom I'm going to introduce you was not a Scrooge. He was a kind, decent, mostly good man. Generous to his family, upright in his dealings with other men. But he just didn't believe all the incarnation stuff, which the churches proclaim at Christmas time. It just didn't make sense, and he was too honest to pretend otherwise. He just couldn't swallow the Jesus story about God coming to earth as a man. "I'm sorry to distress you," he told his wife, "but I'm not going with you to church this Christmas Eve." He said he'd feel like a hypocrite, that he'd much rather stay just at home, but that he would wait up for them. And so he stayed, and they went to the midnight service. Shortly after the family drove away in the car, snow began to fall. He went to the window to watch the flurries getting heavier and heavier, and then went back to his fireside chair and began to read his newspaper. Minutes later, he was startled by a thudding noise, then another and another. Sort of a thump or a thud. First he thought someone must be throwing snowballs against his living room window. But when he went to the front door to investigate, he found a flock of birds huddled miserably in the snow. They had been caught in the storm and in desperate search for shelter had tried to fly through his large, landscaped window. Well, he couldn't just let the poor creatures lie there and freeze, so he remembered the barn where his children stabled their pony. That would provide a warm shelter if he could direct the birds to it. Quickly, he put on a coat, his galoshes, and tramped through the deepening snow to the barn. He opened the doors wide and turned on a light, but the birds did not come in. He figured food would entice them, and so he hurried back to his house and fetched breadcrumbs, sprinkled them on the snow, making a trail to the yellow-lighted wide-open doorway of the stable. The birds ignored the breadcrumbs and continued to flap about helplessly in the snow. He tried catching them. He tried shooing them into the barn by walking around and waving his arms. Instead, they scattered in every direction, except into the warm, lighted barn. And then he realized that they were afraid of him. To them, he reasoned, "I'm a strange and terrifying creature. If only I could think of some way to let them know that they can trust me, that I'm not trying to hurt them, but to help them. But how?" Because any move he made tended to frighten them or confuse them. They just would not follow. They would not be led or shooed because they feared him. "If only I were a bird," he thought to himself, "and mingle with them and speak their language. Then I could tell them not to be afraid. Then I could show them the way to be safe and warm. The safe, warm barn. But I would have to be one of them so they could see, hear, and understand me." At that moment the church bells began to ring, and the sound reached his ears above the sounds of the wind. And he stood there listening to the bells. Adeste Fidelis. Listening to the bells, pealing the glad tidings of Christmas. And he sank to his knees in the snow.
We want to say a special thanks to all of our artists, all of our singers, and all of our talented people who have contributed to making tonight's Candlewick Variety Show all that it was. We still have 2 great performances left for you, starting off with the Beverly Hillbillies. And who is the icing on the cake this evening, Chuck?
That is our MP from Portage Lisgar, the Deputy Leader of the Opposition, Candice Bergen.
All right. Oh, look at there. I'm just seeing Ellen May. She's been on my heart so long that I have missed her so much. Hi, Ellen May. I just know that you're probably having a great time in that big old city, and I know you're under quarantine, but this old granny really, really misses you. So I just want to tell you, you make sure you stay safe, and I really miss it, and I can hardly wait till we can get together and we can have some good old laughs out behind the old outhouse like you used to.
Oh, we will, Granny. I miss you all too.
Oh, look at there. There comes Jethro. Jethro, I think you need a haircut. Just because you got that COVID thing flying all over the place, that don't mean you can't cut your own hair. you go get a hatchet from the woodshed and you go shave that thing off a little bit because it needs to be a little bit off the top and a little bit off the bottom as well there, all right? But boy, Jethro, I sure miss your shenanigans and your wrestling with Ellie Mae. That just warms the cockles of my heart when you guys would wrestle like that. It just brings me back to when I was a little girl.
Hi, Granny. I sure miss you too, but I ain't cutting my hair. The girls really like the long hair, Granny. It's the newest thing. And I miss fighting with Ellie Mae too. But mostly, I was hungry, Granny. I really miss your smoked crawdads and your collard greens and I can't wait to get some of your victuals, Granny. I'm wasting away.
Oh man, I got so many victuals that are made. My backyard is just full of victuals. And you know, I hardly even need to shoot a squirrel anymore because I haven't eaten the last 10 of them that I shot. So my stew pot is getting rusty. I'm telling you, Jethro, you gotta come home pretty soon.
I will, Granny. Just as soon as I can, I'm going to come and help you.
All right, I sure miss you, Jethro. Hey, look, there's Uncle Jed. Uncle Jed, I still like that hat. Every time I see that hat, it just reminds me of a young, strapping Uncle Jed that all the girls turned their heads when Uncle Jed came a-walking by. How you doing there, Uncle Jed?
I'm doing great, Granny. Those ladies are still turning their heads. Woo, doggy!
I bet you even got them all cornered when they can't get away very fast now. So that's like shooting fish in a barrel, ain't it?
Well, actually, the girls, they're just kind of these girls, you know. They're the ones when I come with the feed pail, that's when they turn their heads. That's the only girls I see these days in the COVID time.
Well, Jed, I sure miss the times when you sit out on my front porch and you'd be whittling on that wood and carving up some fancy-dancy little decorations for my Christmas tree. I sure miss those days. But you know what? I just have very fond memories of all of those times, so even if we can't get together right now, I still have all those memories. And sometimes at my age, the memories end up being almost as good, maybe even better than the actual times that happened in the past, because I got a pretty good imagination, you know.
I agree, Annie.
So how do you guys like my Christmas tree? Are you ready to come and visit me as soon as this COVID-19 is over?
Well, Granny, I've been checking the mail every day. When are my Christmas presents coming?
Oh, you know what? I got them all sent in your way by this company called Amazon, that's what it is. So they ought to be dropping your parcels off. You know what I don't understand is Amazon can still travel wherever they want, but we can't. Well, how come Amazon can travel all over the place and we can't travel all over the place? I think I'm just gonna make myself a sign that says Amazon right there, and then I can travel all over the place in my truck too.
And I heard, Granny, if you add Prime to the bottom of that, you can go twice as fast.
Oh, is that right?
Oh, I thought that was mean they were putting meat in there like a prime rib.
Oh no, it's special delivery. You can go real fast with Amazon Prime.
I don't like the sound of that, Ellie Mae. I think that's not good.
Nah, I like that. I like going real fast, just like Jethro. I just thought that Amazon Prime was just a little smile with a check mark on the end. You telling me that I can go faster if I sign up for Amazon Prime?
Yeah, Granny. It's only $26 a month.
Oh, $26 a month? I got that much because I'm not feeding Jethro every day. I got $26 a day, let alone $26 a month.
Well, there you go.
I think we should call it Jethro Prime.
Yeah, Granny, you're already really fast when you add Elixir. If you add Elixir and Prime, you'll be the fastest out there.
Oh, you know what? If I add Amazon Prime and my Elixir, I will be the fastest two-legged creature on the planet. You know who I would pass? I'd pass an ostrich because right now an ostrich is the fastest two-legged animal on the planet. They can go 45 miles an hour. Did you know that? And sometimes they can even hit 60 miles an hour. They are fast, but they ain't got a handle compared to Granny on Elixir and Amazon Prime. I tell you that.
Maybe I'd even get my Christmas presents before Christmas.
I think I'm so fast, I could get you your Christmas presents last year already.
Well, I'm still waiting, Granny.
Oh, well, maybe you should check. I think I brought them and took them back and brought them again because I'm so fast. I'm so fast, I can spin around the world and I can turn back time.
Granny, I haven't seen you moved in days.
Well, that's because I'm already moved around the world and back here before you even blink an eye. I tell you, I got a little bit of Santa Claus gene right in me right there, and me and Santa Claus, we got a little hoochie coochie going on. And how do you think Santa Claus gets all over the world in one single night? It's because Granny's chasing him. That's why it is.
Granny, stay off the elixir. You're seeing things that aren't there.
Merry Christmas, everybody. And Jethro, don't be forgetting to wear your mask or I'm coming for ya.
Goodbye, everybody. Bye, Uncle Jed. I miss you. Bye, Granny. Ellie Mae, I'm waiting for you. You better be practicing and bring those critters.
Well, Merry Christmas to you all. Hope you have a great year. Keep working hard on the learning there, Jethro. And you keep safe in the big city there, Ellie Mae and Granny. I hope to see you soon. Hope we can save you from the tree herns.
All right, I see y'all. Thanks for calling me there, Ellie Mae. I really miss y'all. Thanks for calling me Jethro and taking time out of with all your girlfriends that are all doing up your hair in braids and things like that. It's really looking kind of shabby, but I'm gonna say it looks nice. See you, Jethro. Bye, Uncle Jed. I just miss all of you guys, and I'm sure looking forward that we can all sit around that fancy cement pond in the backyard. Maybe we could do some skating. Amen. Maybe we could have a hockey game in that old cement pond, and we could invite the police officers to come and taser us and put us down kind of like they do in Alberta.
Yeah. I'll go make a bunch of fishing holes first for them to trip on.
That's a good idea. We can use a little bit of fishing line. We'll string it across there.
Yeah. We'll go here, Mr. Policeman. I'm right here.
I put on my hockey equipment because I got the pads, you know.
Yeah.
Bye. See ya. See you later. Bye. On Zoom, it just looks like I got 27 fingers.
Bye, everybody. Merry Christmas.
Bye, everybody. Merry Christmas.
Here we go. Here we go. Not too slow.
Come on, weatherman, give us a forecast, snowy white. Can't you hear the prayers of every childlike heart tonight? Rockies are calling, there is snow falling. Somebody says it's 4 feet deep. It doesn't matter, give me the laughter. I'm gonna choose to keep another tender Tennessee Christmas. Only Christmas for me, where the love circles around us.
Happy holidays, everyone. The very best of the season from our home to yours.
Thank you very much to our special guest to cap off our evening, the Deputy House Leader for the Opposition and MP for Portage Lisgar, Candace Bergen, and her husband, Mike. That was a great job. Boy, she can sing.
That was fantastic. That was, man, she can sing very, very well. I guess that's it.
Chuck, how did the present go?
Yeah, I guess that's it. Let's just say it's wrapped up, Robin, okay? Let's just move on. It's been a wonderful night. I'm sitting here. I've been wearing my poodoo slippers. They're fantastic. They're fleece lined. They're warm. I'm sweating. I can lose the tie real soon. It's getting there, but thank you for your time, Robin.
Okay, Chuck, we're trying to keep the show PG.
Oh, yeah, believe me, it's completely on the up and up.
Chuck, truly, I wish you a Merry Christmas. I wish we could be in the same room filming together, but in the absence of together, apart is awesome.
It is true. We'll do it together next time. It's gonna get better.
And there will be a next time. We're pretty excited to bring you a few more shows throughout the winter season.
January, February, and March, we're going to be doing 3 more of these productions. It's to encourage everyone to just stay home. This is something to do on a Tuesday night, Friday night, Wednesday. When is it?
What day is it? What day is it today, Chuck? I don't even know.
It's Monday. And these are going to reveal
Either way,
on Sundays.
we want to thank you for tuning in to the Candlewick Variety Show. We want to thank all of our performers and everybody who has pitched in their time behind the scenes for making your Christmas merry and bright. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.